Welcome back to Final Fantasy 7. This is episode 13, part 13. So, anyway, I would normally put it in chapters like I was going to, but, you know, you know. But, I was back when I was doing it out the CD and all that, so since I've redone it and everything, what the heck, let's just call it parts or whatever, chapters, whatever you want to call it, we'll just keep in the spirit of chapters, but hey, And if you've noticed it, when you play it back, there's no little small screen. Now, when I play it on this screen while I'm live, it has a little small screen. But for your benefit, it's like playing in HD. But it doesn't have that little screen showing up when we play it back, which is a plus. It's awesome, if you ask me. Now, after 70 episodes of this tonight, I'm going to put some more code in it. Just because I said so. Now, like I said, we're going to start this one here. I would have done... Well, I want to do some more, 7, but there's some... I think I've already tried to do that off the PlayStation, but, but just in case, I will do it as a bonus. So, don't worry there. Now, as far as Dino Crisis is concerned, as soon as I can get a new console, a new CD for it, I will definitely play it there or try to see if I can extract it for an SSL for the emulator. But other than that, chill out. Welcome back. This is your host, as always, True Distinct People on YouTube, and DBDKMP for the games. The ones I can, rename to that. Well, I feel it's what I class as the ones I want to, do, and I wouldn't mind doing it that way. That includes Suikoden. Sorry, but to all those out there expecting another one of those Ryu characters, yeah, don't be surprised if I stick to my name, okay? Because first of all, he don't have a real name, but as far as I'm aware, it doesn't really affect. Except the name, probably going to affect the name. That's all it's going to do. That's all it's going to be like DC McDowell. But that's alright. I don't mind him calling himself DC McDowell. That's because, I can't do Ryu DBDKMP or DBDKMP Ryu. It don't let me. So, if I could do that, I would do it that way so that even if it does come out, it would be not MC McDowell, but it still had DBDKMP in his name, because that's what I want. Because, after all, even though the last name is McDowell, it kind of makes no sense, because you have, 2 or 3 last names, but whatever. Let's think about it, the DBDKMP, like I've already told you before, is the Black Death King Master Professional, what it is, the Black Death King Master Professional. It's actually the last name for DBDKMP. That's what the initials are. The P is the last name of the name. I would say the K and the M would more be the or probably the D and the K and the M anyway. Would be the middle. The beginning would be duh and black. But anyway. Let's continue on to Cloud, level 11, with Ares or Aerith, but not really, because I think if you look at the instruction manual, I don't have it any longer, for the record. I lost mine, but don't worry, I'll get it back. I always wound up getting a copy of it eventually. I've had bunches of copies of this. I've owned my own copy, so it's not like I haven't actually played out the CD before playing on this. This, if you think about it, this is also a way to give yourself a sample about whether you're going to like the game or not, whether you want to play it off the CD. This is more of a, positive way to think about it. Now, anyway, let's get back to the game, shall we? Loading, you don't remember it. I found out why that noise was happening. And it was because of the fact that, see those bars and stuff in there? Well, if I could put it on If I could put it on that one style and have it like this, I would. But for some reason, I can't get it to work out to where I can do that and have it to where the battles. It's not. I would have to constantly, save and turn off before I could go into a battle and try to run from every battle that has no screen, and then try to wait till I can get back, up there. Otherwise, but that point in the game has already been surpassed. So yeah, but if I could, I would redo that over. I'll probably put that as a bonus feature sometime later on when I can get the CDs. So yeah, but it'll happen in due time. There's a bunch of games I want to get. I'm gonna get Clock Tower. I've seen previews for whatever it was on the demo that I was playing. I played Silent Hill. Now it was on this, like I said, on the demo. Didn't get very far in it. I mean, like a lot farther when you can play the full game, but you can get quite far to a certain degree. And I forget exactly where it ends. It's been a long time since I've actually played the game, but yeah. I was wanting to get back to that game. My very first part of it, when I did the intro, it said match third-party cookies. But you know what? I realized when I played it back, I did talk through it, so why did it count on that one and not any other videos? I don't understand that. Heck, I even had a video that had music in the background and I was singing with it. I mean, so I left the room for a little bit, but I didn't have a choice in the matter. And I thought maybe, because see, during that time also, I didn't even know that 3 hours was the maximum at that time. So, but now that I do know, I got to keep it short. I don't want to get more than up to 40 minutes or whatever, because of how the way YouTube goes. If it was a 24-hour live broadcast and all that, and if people can keep up with it, I would keep it up there. But I don't know how many people can keep up with it. Now, as far as Ustream goes, I'm sure you can keep up with it where you can just you can just log right back in, because I'll continue from there. Because I want to do some Sega games. I can't LP them up here on here, not only just because of the people doing it. I mean, like I've always said, it's not because that they're doing it. It's what bothers me. It's because it's because of like I said, it's always been the copyright issues. It's always been the copyrights that I've always had to worry about. And see, there you go. There's my proven point was proved right there, because of the copyright stuff. And it's amazing how Necroscope's Sega games did not get taken down. Yes, he does have Sega games on there. And I'm not saying that to say that, well, you should take down his games. But, I mean, come on. I mean, I'm glad he actually has Sega games on there. I'm actually glad for anybody who has Sega games. But here's the thing. With the copyright crap going on with YouTube, I mean, I'm not saying YouTube's a bad place necessarily to go to and upload it. I've never, ever meant it that way. That's why you took it. I'm sorry, but that's not what I meant. But I'm just saying, as far as these, because you never know. All you can do is just try and upload, and then eventually it'll probably happen. You never know. You never know if Sony's going to get involved, or Sega, or anybody else out there who's ever made any games out here that's released it to us into America. You never really know until it's really late. I mean, it might be possible because of all the crap you've seen on YouTube. Yeah, but you don't know for the fact that they're gonna really flag you down until it's too late. You have no idea. I mean, it's like it's kind of being wishy-washy about whether or not you want to go ahead and upload on that, because that's why a lot of people are also taking their time. That's part of it. But it's also because they also have other things going on in their life. They have jobs. They have to worry about their family. They have to worry about so many other problems in their life. Now, but I'm just saying that's part of the problem in life as well, as having to worry about whether I should upload this or not, because I don't know, would it get me a copyright on my account, or would I not get one? I don't know. Or should I just wait a couple days and see what happens? I mean, it's not because they want to not do it for the people. Oh no, it's not because of they're not doing it. Because see, the reason why they upload is for their fans, but it's not the reason why they're not doing it. It's because of their fans. It's because of the fact that this copyright issue stuff is just something that they have to face. So they have to put it off. You bastard. Anyway. Sorry for that foul language, that monkey, but he just did it to me. Anyway, like I said, this is the episode that's going to start with majorly... well, I'm not going to super update my characters here, but I'm going to try and level up them just as much as I can before I continue on. But anyway, I'm just saying about this copyright stuff. You never really know. I mean, how do I know if I upload this now that it will or won't get a copyright on it? I won't know until it's too late. Like I said, I mean, it's not that YouTube's necessarily a bad place to upload. It's just that, I mean, generally, it's just because, in a way, I guess you could say it is because of the copyright stuff. Because you never know. I mean, all you can do is just upload. I mean, heck, do you realize even though they say to make content of your own, you can still get a copyright on yourself? Which makes no sense. Even though you create it, and it's showing of you, is your actual voice on there. Not, it's not like you're sitting there lip syncing somebody. Of course, I mean, I can kind of see where they're coming from on that point, but people should have a free right to do whatever they want to, as long as it's not something that's slander or whatever. Because if they did that, you never know. Oh yeah, I forgot to equip her with this. Oh wow, that's something I need to check out. Iron Bangle. Oh, yes. Yeah, for now. I need to put... Crap, I forgot. Yeah, I forget. So anyway, as I was saying, that's why people take their time. It's not because, well, it's not the only reason. No, I'm not saying that that's the only reason. But yeah, it's part of it. I wasn't really trying to do several bunches of stuff going on at one night, but I was trying to do enough to hold down the fort until I can, come back and do this for the next day, because I was too tired of really doing any more Final Fantasy 7, which is, more leveling up. I really wasn't even going to go for the level up at all in Wild Arms, because frankly I don't know enough about it to even follow with it. So yeah, I've been wanting to check it out and everything, so this is my way of checking it out. But unfortunately, yeah. So, and unlike in Suikoden, I do know what I need to do. I'm going to majorly level that up as well at a certain point in time. I usually try to level them up a little bit before I take on the person that I'm going to take on, all my characters. Well, the main two, because they have to go and get a certain item. But then I have to, because see, when they get to a certain level, they don't have to worry about XP. It's the other guys that you're going to put it back in your party. Or not put back, but put in your party that you're going to need, because they're part of the storyline. So is Ted, but he's also not exactly. He's an important character, but he's also not an important character. for your party and stuff. But he comes in handy. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, in my personal opinion, I mean, you can do whatever you want with him. You can not give him armor, whatever. But if you're a person that likes to make sure that you don't have to worry about so that you can just get on with the deal, I would definitely recommend doing it. Getting on with it where it makes it a lot easier. Well, like in my case, well, I definitely get enough money to buy an armor for him, or if you got enough money already on hand, if you're good enough at playing that game with that one lady, then go ahead and buy some armor for him and for your character and upgrade the weapons if he's not already. Because sometimes at random, Ted's weapons will already be maxed out for that level, and you can't. I mean, not at the beginning of the game, the highest you can get is level 3, and that's it. And that's it. That's the highest you can do. Now, in any other game that I have ever known, you can't actually max out a weapon like that. But yeah, or it's getting up its strength. Now, unlike in Final Fantasy 1, I believe it is, or 2, yeah. But yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. It's probably didn't see before. What a drag. You want to go to that store and check the ships again. I didn't even go there in the first place. What the heck do you want about? Oh, hell you. Hell you do you think you're talking to? I didn't realize I was being rude. I was just having a conversation. Crabby old man. Now, there are 2 characters in this game that actually have. One of them is an optional character, but well, just like a few other, another one that you don't actually have to have, but it is part of the 100% of the game. This woman right here, you don't have to have. Now is the time to level up as much as you can on the limit break. During the time of where I was at, wasn't really it. This time you can relax, sit back and relax, and level up as much as you can. You don't have to level up to 50. That takes way too damn long, in my opinion. So, why not get yourself started? I mean, at least because with 50, you have a lot more easier chance, but why take the chance of doing it now, going to level 50, when you can just wait till later? I mean, at least get yourself enough to, get yourself about a round. Yeah, let's just do that. You funk monkey. Damn you for stealing my antidote. I always have to steal antidotes. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it because I know exactly where to get them. No, not offhand though, but I know it's in a store, so I don't know exactly what the store is right now, but I do know that I can get it in a store. I don't remember what store it is. It's not here, but like I said, I'm doing the leveling up here on screen because it gives you guys a little bit, more to see. Fit it in there and make it part of an episode. But anyway, let's talk more about, like I said, I mean, that's kind of why I hate the copyright stuff. I mean, as far as I know, you are creating your own content. I mean, you may not exactly own rights to upload a game. I mean, how are you really going to acquire that? I don't care what the standard YouTube license says. How do you know? I mean, all you can do is just upload video games that you're playing, Say, hey, if you want to do it this way, you can. Because, I mean, there's so many ways you can play these games. And people have so many unique ways I'll give him that. Like H.E. Bailey's got a credit to him. He can show you one of the ways to play a game. Because, like I said, everybody here in YouTube can, they have their own unique ways. They have, they have their own unique ways of showing you how to do a game. Okay, where's my sound mixer? Seriously, where's my sound mixer? Ain't what I wanted, and you know that. No. Oh, okay, hardware and sound. Start the volume. Alright. Okay. Anyway, I'm just saying, basically, that's why people take the chances of just taking their time as they upload. It's not the only reason. Oh no, wait a minute, where was it? Not what we were talking about. Yeah, unique ways to play games. I have another way to uniquely play a game. I mean, it's not completely 100% in the game in the terms of getting all the weapons and all the limit breaks and everything. I'm gonna definitely try. Trust me, I will. But it's as I go along, because I don't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me for several hours just, doing it. I want to majorly level up as I go along, Like, I get, like, say, up to level, like, 14 or 13 or something like that. On Cloud, or have her maybe go up to level 12, maybe at the most, and then go on with the game at the most, and then just, just play it regularly, and just go on, and, just every time I get to a point, because, well, it does help out, especially when this one fight that I remember is coming up. It's going to really help me out. Now, the characters that we had, now she's going to leave us. Sorry to spoil that to you, but, and then she'll leave us for good later in the game. Now, I'm not going to spoil you that much, but I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Now I'm drinking tea. It's my good tea. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm just saying, in this game here, there's going to be quite a few characters that do that. Some of them will be characters that are kind of important. They join you for a little while, like in Suikoden, and then, well, they kind of almost go through the whole entire game with you, but unlike in Suikoden, of course. They're there at the beginning, so is she, but she kind of almost goes to just 2. Enough said about that. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, just saying, everybody has their own ways of doing this game. I'm on kind of updating my kind of way I did it back in the day. For one, because I don't remember a lot of the things I've done in the day, but I'm trying to as I go along. I mean, I probably won't be able to do the exact everything because of the fact that my memory is just crap in that sort of sense. But as I go along, whatever I can remember, I'll just do it that way. But it all depends on, how far I am as well. I mean, if it's like way far back in the game, I try to remember that. I'm not going to try and go back and correct that because why bother? I mean, I'm already doing the best way anyway, for the most part anyway. I mean, not the best way of how to level up and everything, and in my opinion. I mean, for me, yeah, but not for everybody else, because the best way is to, well, actually, it's to do whatever way you can. You don't actually have to do this. You can just wait till after, whatever. But like I said, when I was telling you about a certain character, it's actually Aries is when you want to start kind of leveling up quite a bit. You can level up a little bit up there, but really had no significance with Cloud and Barret. Now, because you can easily defeat them, and as I proven right there, you don't really need to be, didn't even need to be level 10 to beat Airbuster. I forgot its name for a while there because it's been a long time since I actually played it. But yes, I played this game a lot of times, but I've never actually mastered it like in the percent of, get beating all the weapons in the game, the actual, not the terms of, something you can hold, but it's the actual name of a monster. But anyway, not beating all of them. I've actually beaten the one that's in. I don't remember how many times, but yes, I've struggled with him, but I've actually beaten him. Now, the one in the water was one of the difficult ones. Yeah, I've never been able to beat him, ever. Now, from what I saw, the only way to do it is to do it the way Decker did it. Well, that was the only way that I can tell so far. There's probably other ways to do it, which I'm too lazy to look it up. So you have to bear with me and pardon me if I don't actually look it up to find that out. So, I mean, this is kind of like the way it was back in the day when I first started this. The very first place like when I didn't know anything, except that I do know more now than I did then. And a little bit ahead of time of myself here, but hey, that's me for you. I mean, like back then I wasn't even, I probably, even if I had been introduced to showing it to the world, I probably would have had too much pride by the time I, even knew about it before I came to later years. In terms of chilling out and, mellowing out, you don't have to have weed or be a, what they call them people, hippies to do that. You don't have to be one of them. In order to be one of them, truly, actually, believe it or not, you have to have smoked like they did. But, no. And you don't have to have long hair like them at all to be a hippie. Now, with that said, I'm just saying, you can still mellow out, chill out. I mean, still have pride as a warrior. But, dude, the way I was doing it, I was so, my God, that was one of the worst times in my life. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of times I enjoyed playing Final Fantasy 7, but for the most part when I was struggling with enemies and stuff, I was swearing left and right. I was yelling, and yeah, you don't want to see me in that kind of state. Trust me. I mean, which is a good thing for now, because if we were then, even in that state of mind, I probably would have said hell no. I'm sorry for saying that, but yes, I would just probably said no, because I was just like no, and I didn't really want to show off my skills. I mean, I'm not even one of the types that really likes to show off my skills anyway, but hey, I'm just trying to be like another guide sort of thing to show you another way to beat Final Fantasy 7. But of course, it's also another way without getting all the material, because this is my way from the day. I want to do a playthrough, well, where I've gotten everything in there, but I'll probably just do that live while I'm doing, Sega games. But I try to like level up off screen or whatever as much as I can. I'll try to see with this computer I can do actually more than what I was able to do with any other computer, like I did with that. Well, I was able to do even quite a bit with that when I had my very first computer, the one I owned, that I bought. Very big. But yeah, this here actually meets the requirements that I can use. I mean, because every other computer I've ever had that had sucky RAM, didn't have enough RAM, and all the requirements for me to have more than one thing without it dragging on the computer, oh yeah, I can do that. I can do it in the background while I'm trying to play Sega games. I can have it paused and then going back and forth and have it on the screen. That's pretty sweet. At least I believe so. Anyway, that's my opinion. Anyway, I don't know how many people will agree with me, but hey, and I will be doing a live streaming as soon as I finally got someone to come with me because I need someone to kind of keep y'all kind of distracted. I mean, it's nothing against you and all, but because I like to be there for you, but I have to sleep in between and I have to do other things. So you'll have to pardon me during the 24-hour live broadcast if I go do other things. But it doesn't take me that long to get things done. About I don't know, about 5-10 minutes. That's about it. So instead of being absolutely nothing for 5 to 10 minutes, you know, got that. So anyway, what? And full of dub. Excuse me, sorry. Um, see what just happened there. Like I just stole my damn tent. Got away with it too. Oh well. I know exactly where to get more tents. I didn't plan on that, but you know. Well, he's level 12. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go on. Come out. Yeah, the part's a weird one. No matter what you ask me. Well, everybody just kind of freezes up there, but whatever. This guy are sick. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. He passed out nearby him. Someone must have. What's in here? This is one. Won't you hurt him? Listen, I'm no doctor. No, I guess not. I don't know. That's it. You think it was number 2? Clue. A clue. You don't see me right now, but I'm kind of face palming right now. There's something about this guy being like a separate clone or whatever. But I'm not sure how you do that, so I'm not even gonna bother attempt to do that. Like I said, I'm gonna sign off here as soon as I can get to a save point. Which there's actually I believe like 2 save points in here, so for all that, I think this is a store. I don't care if it's scrap, metal, or material. We can get anything here and something out. A large material. Eventually look at all the. If you don't have enough money right now to buy all the stuff he has here, don't worry about it because you come back here. And see, I've already got this, so it really makes no difference. I shouldn't have even bought a second restart, but hey, it help comes in handy. Yeah, I could technically buy me another fire and ice and lightning, but that's no point. The reason why I put all on him because, well, I mean, I could literally just switch out like a material. I get one string to think about it. Help if I can just okay exchange. Now let's see. Yeah, but I'm preferring him to have the magic the one because right now I'm trying to level them up. So you could do that, but it has. I think I'm just gonna take one and put it up there because frankly right now it's not doing anything for the other one. So yeah. I'm not even sure which one has what. She has no double slots whatsoever. So that's, they're connected. That's why I'm not giving her the all material. I could just let her keep it by herself, but you know what? See, this also gives me a chance to level up the all. When I'm trying to like level up these up here, I'm not really trying to use the fire magic on an all sort of section, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I would like to do it for all of them, yeah, if I'm honest. I can see why we still have a small screen on this because I can tell it it's still on the screen, which is fine, but still, it doesn't do anything good about the connection. So yeah. Now, I don't know what it takes to tell you what you can get the next second part to your level 1 or to this one here. So, I mean, I'm guessing certain levels would get you to like the actual level 2, but let's see. Stay there. I tried to freak you out here. Okay. I didn't say I wasn't gonna buy it. Now see here, this is one of them shots out. Yeah, 10 is much expensive in this game. It's 500 gil. I mean, I think compared to 1,000 gil, but still, it's still expensive. So we don't need 10 right now. We can buy it later. Antidote. I'm gonna buy one right now. I'm not gonna buy any Phoenix Downs, you know? Maybe I should. That'll do me for now. I don't really want to come back. I mean, leave with 4, but I don't really have a choice because I'm kind of limited on funds. Even though I've got 2486, that's not enough to cover me to get all this here and get what I need in there. So, there are more shops coming up. But you want to come in here, though. There's a big reason for it. Now for the news. Due to a terrorist attack by the group on Amalot, portable guard that will temporarily out of power will be restored momentarily. Following presidential news release, Mayor Domino also spoke at a public against Iran. Okay. Now, Domino isn't even introduced until we get to a certain point in the game. Which, by the way, I don't know what's up with him anyway. He's not even mentioned in later games or anything of this game that has to do with Final Fantasy VII. So I didn't know why. It says it's a lie. But then you can't trust that at launch, or whatever you call them. You bound it around all your luck, but in the end of the incident to be like this will be the So who did we do it? What do you do on myself? On one stuff. I never lied to myself. That's for sure. Actually, you can still get so lie to yourself and which on yourself I can understand, but AO, even though yourself really knows the truth, but most yourself understands. But this is the point I'm going to tell you right now. You don't want to do this point. I mean, these up here, yeah, you do. That's for a point in time in the way to go. But this guy right here tells you about. I might as well tell you. He's got gil stashed away, but being this is the type of game that we can only steal gil later. Yeah. Don't bother now because this kid needs it. I mean, why take it away from him? He's gonna die anyway. Oops, I spoiled that. I'm sorry, but then again, he could survive. I don't know, but I don't like to take away from kids. Seriously, it's just kind of ridiculous. Yeah, okay. The delicious wine with a nice ring to stop on by the Turtles Paradise. Now, I believe it's like 6 or 7 in total you want to get at least, but you have to go to the game to find them. They're not very easy to track down, let me tell you. Anyway, Turtle Paradise News #1 for delicious wine. Yeah, okay, we read that. All in Dons. Okay, so that's the very first step. All I have to do is Turtle Paradise, even though some of them don't actually say Turtle Paradise, but yeah, if you want to get something from them, you gotta do that. There's a certain item you can get. Now, if you didn't come here and get that, yeah, you're gonna miss out because you need to get 1 through 6. You could, I think there's an optional item, but it's secondary to none, which is not the better item. You want the better item. There's a way to get both of them. I think it's if you get like the little extra stuff on the side too, you can get both the deals. But but you don't want just that secondary one. You want the best quality, and that's by getting all 6 out of them. Hooter, looter. That didn't sound right. Never mind, that didn't come out right at all. I know we're done here. We've already talked to him. Could talk to the son, but that's all to figure out where his money is, how to get into it. But I don't want to do that. Blood. Now no one will find it in the top one and the bottom one. Yeah, no. Because what you do is you have to actually go to. So I says, no, I'm not gonna do that. I can do that and still be a jerk. You know that? Now, let's see what she has to say. What am I doing? I'm walking around looking at the ground. You find a lot of things people dropped when you look down, when you never find them when you're looking up, right? Yeah, contradictory to that, she eventually looks up, quits looking down around. I don't know, I think it's like she goes back and forth between that. Hey, come here. Dude, where did you go? Out of the way and move. You want something, move into the store. Yeah, come here. Then, you ever heard of Walmart? Nope. It's marketing the Sons 6. They've got everything you could ever want there. If you can get there, that is. There is something else. Yeah. Yeah? Then maybe I should have you pick up something for me next time you go there. Okay. Not that we really know, but hey, now believe it or not, these two actually sell something, so that's what you got to say. Toot toot. Okay. Anyway, next stop, Midgard. The budget is getting off. Midgard should play fine. Nie, mega jeszcze to be spokojny, spinning, sleepy. Ojej, I'm going here. Okay. You should like you take care of yourself. It's the law of the sums, but to do that, first you need weapons, right? Ooh, good weapon now. Really? On second thought, no. Now let's see what you got to sell. I don't even want weapons, that's too damn bad. I ain't got no weapons to sell you. The reason why is the weapon store's over there that way. Believe it or not, this person actually sells stuff. So, yeah. You don't look for that. I think it's a little bit later in the game. But yeah, this place will always be open. Because this place doesn't get struck down by a certain thing. It doesn't matter whether that kid can survive or not. I'm going to tell you. I will not take. Oh, by the way, there are monsters here, so you gotta be careful of that. Okay, now the cover material. It's always better to have it covered on the person that's actually in the middle. And I don't mean like Ares, because no offense to Ares, but she has, she's not really all that strong right now. Eventually, if I get her, like, high enough, yeah, she'll be strong enough for them to consider that possibility. And don't get me wrong, she can handle herself. But, you know, might help if I do the red deal. Okay, never mind then. I'm not used to the control, that's why I'm not able to flip back and forth the screens. So, hey, I'm going to give this to Barrett because he's going to be our one that's going to cover people. It would be Cloud, but I'd have to put him in the middle. So, I mean, I'll work that out later. But I'm pretty sure I can do that before a certain event. So, hey, let me think here. I want to put this in her slot because eventually I'm going to use her. It's just good during the time you're going to level up and everything while you're here. Well, yeah, see, there's monsters here, but obviously they're not showing up, and I'm glad because I need to heal. And yes, it's a free heal, so thankful that. Okay, so anyway, before we continue on, now that we've actually had that done, Mr. Cloud is going to sign off, and so am I as soon as we save at this point. Yep, save point after some minutes. Like to save, there you go. We didn't already know that, but whatever. You can see that it pop up a lot in games, and people that say play the same game. So, hey, you know, like I said, I'm not really against people actually playing this game. An opinion, you know, I'm uploading it to YouTube, but hey, just takes away from this because I don't want to get no copyrights. But then again, I don't want them to get copyrights either if I try to upload my stuff. You know, see, that's what I'm trying not to do either. So, you know, that's what I'm worried about. And I also have to get some sleep, so that's why there's only like 4 or 5 episodes per day. And yes, if I can, I fit it in there with, or 3 to 4, depending on how much time I've got and everything. Yeah, I mean, if I feel up to it, I put like another extra game in there or something, and depending on whether or not it's going to give me a copyright. Now, being as it's probably going to be one of the games I've already played, so after I get done with this, I'm going to upload some more. Well, for the night of doing Final Fantasy 7, I'm going to do some Sakura. And yes, I'm going to do the 108 Stars of Destiny, unfortunately. What I'm going to do, though, is before I do the 108 Stars of Destiny, I'm going to show you what happens if you don't have them all. Now, you can't load it. I can even go ahead and do it without actually saving and getting on the 108 Stars of Destiny going to the next game because, well, it's you don't need them all to beat the game, but it's a way to truly 100% the game. So with that said, yeah, this was a great game in my day. Brings back memories, but it's not one of me and my brother played together. My brother has played this game. I'm not sure how far he's ever been in it, but I believe he's seen me play it. So, hey, like a wannabe. He liked him. He's okay with it, but, enough there. But, hey, it wasn't one of those team efforts where, I split off, I do one half, Alan does another half, or anything like that. But, unlike Parasite Eve, now that is one of them we did together. I think there's another one, but I can't remember. I don't. That one I could think of him, but hey, there are games that he was actually could do that I couldn't do, and I kind of helped him out on it. But hey, he was more of a master on that one. Like, well, Gran Turismo. I'm somewhat of a master on that. I know I'm not much into racing games, but hey, I might eventually get that going. And as far as I'm aware, Gran Turismo 1 through 2 are only play on PlayStation Original. Now the rest of them go on PS2, as far as I'm aware. And no, I don't have a good quality PS2, so you'll have to bear with me and pardon me if I don't have it. If I won't be showing any emulators of that, because unless I can get a good copy, it's not because of the computer now. That's no longer the case or the excuse. Well, even though the excuse is the truth, but hey, I'm gonna actually have to try to run it off the console, and I will eventually. But I want to do 1 through 2 before I even attempt to do 3 through 4. It's actually up to 5 and 6, I believe now, if I'm not too mistaken. But it's supposed to be Suikoden 6. I'm not sure how that's going, and maybe it's probably just released in Japan, but hey, I'd like to check it out, but I don't want to check it out if it's going to be in where it can't be translated. I mean, I don't mind if it has to be a game that just has to have Japanese in it, because like this game here, I didn't realize it. But yeah, there's a Japanese titles on the screen. I never even noticed that before, but yeah, like what they call it, like riding or curving on the train. Never really noticed that until I played it back the first episode I played it this. So, with that said, this has been your host, Judas Campbell, as always, forever shall be, on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, DBDKMP, add me on Skype, and I will soon eventually have Skype up, so, you know, you have to bear with me, and I do have a bit of a time getting it stuff installed, but it's not because it's a virus or anything, but, you know, it's because of the connection, and it can handle it, trust me. It's not even the matter of whether it can handle it. It's, I mean, you know, having it installed. It's getting it to install. It'll download the files. There ain't no problem there. It's the connection between the internet and the, you know, this thing here connecting to the internet for that deal. And no matter if I'm live or not, it's gonna still have a problem with that. So, hey yo. Anyway. If I'm offline, it's because of the fact that, like I said, I mean, there's a lot of times I do shut it down anyway. But, hey yo, you know, that's if I have nothing better to do and, you know, no one's on that wants to really do anything, like, you know, co-commentary, because I can't do co-opping, as it is called. I mean, unless I'm actually physically in person or something, that's the only way I can do co-oping, but hey, that's a different story. Anyway, and check out my website. It's on my Facebook, I think it's on my Facebook page. Not on my Facebook page, it's on my profile, but if it's not there, just check out my profile on YouTube. I know for a fact that it's there. I know for a fact that I actually put it up there, but since they did updates on Facebook, it's been hectic trying to get it to where it shows public. So, with that said, it's not hectic on YouTube as bad as it on Facebook, even though YouTube's getting more where it's dying out. You know, it's more losing its luster than it used to have because of all these updates that are. I mean, okay, maybe after a while, I might, you know, get used to it and everything, but in the meantime, you guys kind of do need to go back to your roots. Not completely now, but some of it, okay? Because, well, I'm used to it now, but, okay, seriously, why did you get rid of the, you know, the picture icon? I mean, even though we have icons that are still showing on our channel that have our pictures that we uploaded for our little, you know, avatar, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you need to go back to your roots. Stop taking down our pictures. So what if we want to put that up there? That doesn't mean we have to put our real pictures on there. Necroscope don't have a real YouTube picture of himself. ALL Going Gamer don't have it. Atma doesn't have it. In fact, nobody that I know of has their real live picture on there. So why would it make any difference if I put my picture on there? Really. And I haven't even put my birth name on here, and I don't intend to. So, but like I always say, no offense, YouTube, but, you know, in terms of that, it's none of your business. Okay, just like anybody else, none of your business, okay? I don't like that name. I don't want to be known by my birth name, okay? I don't have a problem with my middle name and my last name. It's my first name. It's not the name in general. You know, like people having the name. It's me having the name. Because, like I've always tried to say, it's not suited for me. I've never felt that I was that name to begin with. I was always, you know, that's why I chose a different name. That's part of it, and the fact that it didn't work out too well for me for the games. You know, trying to be that person that I'm not. So, hey, with that said, thank you for watching and enjoying if you're keeping up. I'm just doing this because I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it while it lasts. I never know when I'm probably going to stop LPing. Actually, I probably won't, but that's not the point. I'm just saying, make a point, but not that kind of a point, though. I'm just, well, okay, whatever, it's gonna not last, but anyway. Hey, I'm enjoying this. For all you loyal gamers out there, or the loyal gamer fans out there, I'm glad you enjoy his stuff. I'm one of his fans too. Not because of him in general, no offense, Aaron, but it's because of your content. You know, your commentary and content mixed together. Um, I know it has to do with you and all, but you know, I'm basically I'm not trying to do it in a gay way. If you know what I'm saying there. So the same thing goes to you, Atma, Necroscope, you know, all you people out there. So, because I'm not gay, and neither are you, and I understand that. So that's that's what I'm talking about. All right. So yeah. Anyway, um, I could tell a woman that would be trying to hit on me that I'm gay because it usually works. I've had women try to hit on me. I'm like, yeah, I've got someone. So, and I go, well, okay, I'm gay. Okay, bye. I don't want them because I'm going to be honest with you. I am not gay, but sometimes you have to lie and say you are. It's nothing against gay people, but, you know, because a lot of these people that don't get that hint, you know, like, you know, you don't want to be with them, so they keep trying to drag it on and all that. So what else can you do, you know? I'm not going to sure as hell knock them in the head or something. I mean, as much as frustrating gets you to the point that you might be tempted to do it in one sort of sense, but hey, you know, as I don't want to try to resolve things violently. I would if it was another dimension or whatever you want to call that crap that actually, if it existed or not. I'm not going to sit here and debate whether it does or does not because that's not what I'm trying to do here. But anyway, hey, you know, I'm signing off now. The DBDKMP for the games. The Black Death King, my professional yo in my house. Peace and peace out, y'all. Talk to you later. Talk to you then. Alright. Alright, talk to you then.